Saturday she looks good.
I'm Todd Arbor from North Surrey Choppers, the crazy guy that built that trike Ironsides. One of the things that I have on that bike there is that low rider spear. I'm building the sister bike to that, and this is what we're doing. Bring the camera over here. Right here I got is a piece of steel that I ended up getting from the scrap metal bin. As you can see, it's rusty and it's crusty and all that. And from cereal boxes, I've made these little templates. I'm a cereal box killer, eh? There's not a cereal box in our house that is not safe for me. So anyways, I made out these templates. Now this one here is the webbing that goes underneath the seat on Ironsides. Actually sits there, and it actually is the gusset that holds all that frame in together and makes it really strong. So I'll be putting that over here. Layout is the biggest thing. You can bring the camera over here there, Kimmy, and show. Steel is very expensive, so you want to make sure that you utilize as much of it as you can. So, okay, it doesn't work out that way. Let's see what we can do here to make this thing work. Let's try this. Nope. Got to make it fit. So let's see here. I always try to use like part of the straight edge here to form the piece. I think we could put that one up like that, like so. Oh, and here. Oh. I know this fits because I've had it fitting before. Ah, there we go. And we can just have this one like this. Now, I'm holding this thing right here. This is called a soapstone right here. And the reason why I use soapstone to mark out my pieces is that soapstone will withstand heat from a torch. So when I'm cutting along the lines, it won't erase the lines. So that's basically the reason why I use soapstone. So I'm just going to sit down here and start tracing this up. We'll start with this guy here. So we use the straight edge here, so start tracing them out. This steel here, by the way, was free. I saved it from the scrap metal bin. So 90% of my bike, Ironside there, other than the wheels and the seat and the handlebars, of course. There's some features in there that cost money, even the forks. You know, I didn't build the forks. But most of almost all the steel that I got from scrap metal bins, looking on the side of the road, found scrap pieces of bikes and stuff like that. So 90% of the fabrication work, the materials that were used are recycled and free. You know, so like no need to build bicycles out of conduit or anything like that, you know, like inferior metals and stuff that's poisonous and rather extremely dangerous to do the welding process. So you never need to use anything like that. You can just look around your local scrap yard and pick up some steel, some mild steel. You can go that route. It's a lot safer for breathing and pretty much everything. Okay, so we almost got this one done. Cereal box killer. I have to laugh every time I say that. But I am. I've killed more cereal boxes than I care to admit. But they do make the perfect template shape. So there you go. This is right here is the lowrider spear in the front of my new bike that I'm going to be building. And now we're going to turn around and get this gusset ready here for when we stretch the bike. This right here, this plate that I'm using, is 1/2-inch plate, and at the moment it's extremely heavy, but when we remove all this excess steel here, these pieces won't be that heavy at all. They'll be fairly light. That whining in the background would be my doggy, old Bobby there. You can take a picture of Bobby if you want. He's
Bobby.
He's my mascot, and he tells me whether or not he likes what I'm doing or not. Apparently right now he's not liking it.
That's our dog. Yeah.
Okay. And the voice in the background there, that'd be my wife, who actually lets me do all this stuff, which is quite amazing as far as wives go. I know quite a few friends of mine that are female online there, and they're like totally at awe that my wife would actually let me do half the stuff I do, so which is cool. Like, I'm not married to them, I'm married to her, and yeah, that's just perfect for me. Okay, we're almost done this gusset here, and we're almost finished the first stages of getting one of these things going. I'll do another film there of actually cutting this thing out and how I go about doing that. It's quite the process, actually. I unfortunately don't have a plasma cutter. All I have, I do have oxyacetylene here, but I ran out of oxygen, which is kind of common with torches. So I'll probably be taking this to my work, and I'll be cutting it out there. Okay, so we got this gusset here, kind of made, kinda. There we go. This gusset here. Now this is, like I say, this is for underneath where the seat is, just in behind the seat post, where I'm going to be joining the frame together. 1/2-inch plate. It will definitely be strong. And we have this gusset right here. It's strictly decoration. It's just the lowrider spear, but it does give it a really cool look. Okay, that's it for now. I'll give you another film when I go to turn around and cut these things out. Like I say, there's a bit of a process to that. It's not as easy as you would think. And you need a little bit of skill with a torch and a steady hand. You'll see what I mean. Like, a lot of this stuff is freehand. There's no guides to help you along, so you have to have a pretty steady wrist, and it takes pretty much years to fool around with torches to really get it. Okay, bye for now.